Hi everyone, so this is your girl Mami Jo, right at the head office of Slim and Fit Ghana, and we are a weight loss company that specializes in weight loss and help people to also eat properly, that is healthy nutrition as well. And we also promote fitness because we know that both of them come together to form healthy lifestyle, and because we want to prevent any sort of ill health issue. That is why we are focusing on wellness. So Slim and Fit is your number one stop shop for all your health needs with respect to wellness as well. We will help you to lose weight comfortably with proper healthy nutrition and with our supplements as well. So today we will be talking about tips to lose weight, and we want to start with calories. Okay, just as cars need fuel to move, fuel had actually become the source of energy for cars to be able to travel from one point to the other. We also have to understand that food also equally gives us energy for us to be able to engage in all sort of activities, right from sleeping, breathing, and taking our daily chores as well. So the energy we derive from food is called calories. That is the unit in which these sort of energies are being measured. Okay, now that particular calorie is what gives the body energy. And so remember that I made mention that fuel gives car energy. We also get energy from food, and the energy we get from food is actually being measured in calories. So the moment you give your body excess energy that the body actually doesn't need, what happens is it saves the surplus, and the surplus that it saves actually is fat. And that is how come people have put on weight, because they have not been able to study what calorie is, and they have not been able to also measure the calories in everything they put in their mouth, excluding water. And so if it's a chewing gum, if it's any fizzy drink, if it's apple, whether healthy meal or unhealthy food, they all do have calories. And so doing that in surplus is being stored as fat. So that is what calorie is, and that is what calorie surplus is. And that's the number one reason why a lot of people are putting on weight, because they do not know at all. Now, let's talk about calorie deficit. Now, calorie deficit is whereby you feed your body less energy that the body needs from food. So here, you are feeding your body less. And so because you are not even eating up to your maintenance level, we call that calorie deficit. And what happens is when you do that consistently, your body is forced to tap into the already stored fat from your previous surpluses. And that is how come you are able to lose weight. And that is the number one reason why people gain weight with the calorie surplus, and the other one, doing lesser than that, gives you what? The calorie deficit. So be very mindful that you can take any magical tea. You can hit the gym 365 days in a year. If you are not in calorie deficit, you will not lose weight. So get it right. You will not lose weight. So when you come to Slim and Fit, our products will tap into your stored fat and convert it into waste for you to excrete that, sweat that out, and burn the calories for you. But whatever you're going to put into your mouth, again, right into your stomach, you should have calorie deficit in mind. And that is how come we have taken our time to teach this, so that people that just think that, oh, I just bought teas, I bought A, B, C, D, it should do the magic for me. It doesn't work like that. Some of the tips that can help you to lose weight. And number one is portion control. Portion control. That is where calorie deficit comes in. There are measuring carbs. There are tips for portion control that helps you to be able to lose weight. So sometimes when you engage a nutritionist or a weight loss person or a weight loss coach and you want to lose weight, they actually apply the portions to your carbohydrate, to your protein, to your veggies, to your healthy fats, and to your fruits as well. And you make sure that you go with the portions. Go with the portions if your goal is to lose weight. go with the portions if you want to maintain your current weight, and they'll even give you portions if you want to gain weight. So portion control is key. If you are eating without portioning it, will be very difficult for you to be able to achieve that particular goal or target. Then you have to make sure that whatever that you're eating is also healthy, because food is supposed to be beneficial to the body. It is not supposed to be poisonous to the body. And so that is where a healthy balanced diet also comes in to play. So eat a healthy balanced diet whereby half, let's say 50% of what goes on your plate should be on starchy veggies like your vegetables, okay, on starchy carbohydrate like your vegetables, your broccoli, your cabbage, your carrots, your onions, and cauliflower. It should actually fill 50% on your plate, and then half, which is 25, can be your whole grain carbs. So we can have your brown rice, your quinoa, your basmati rice, your sweet potatoes, your plantain, your yam, your wheat, and these things are also good for your body because these ones are complex carbohydrate, which is quite beneficial to your body. The fiber in it hasn't been ripped off, and it keeps your insulin quite stable, and it doesn't also spike your blood sugar. And your lean protein is another thing that you have to look at. So not the fatty protein. So your lean meat, your lean minced meat, your mushrooms, your fishes, your eggs, all these things, poultry, chicken, all these things fall under lean protein. And so your lean protein also needs to be portioned well. Kindly note that whether the food is healthy or unhealthy, the moment you eat in surplus, you eat more than the body needs, you are going to put on weight. So don't kind of bury yourself in the fact that I'm eating healthy and I'm doing that in excess. That will lead to weight gain. So kindly note. Now try as much as possible to do or to avoid sugary foods and fizzy drinks as well. You can opt for green tea, you can opt for black tea, you can opt for coffee, unsweetened ones, you can opt for water. If you want it flavored, we have so many flavored electrolytes in town, and SlimNFit also do have some. You can put it in your water and hydrate. Don't just drink water, hydrate. So you're going for these unsweetened teas and replace them with your sugary foods or your fizzy drinks. The reason is it spikes your blood sugar. And the moment your blood sugar gets spiked, what happens is your body stops burning fat and starts storing fat. And I know if you want to lose weight or maintain a healthy weight, you don't want to do that. Then be active. Okay, be active. I've heard a lot of people asking so many questions that if you want to lose weight, do you actually have to engage yourself in some sort of vigorous exercise? No. The answer is no, but just be active. It can be skipping a rope, it can be walking your 10,000 steps, it can be dancing, it can be an activity. Others just drive to the office and they don't move. Others have stairs and they do have the lift. You drive to the office, you don't use the stairs, you use the lift. The only time you are off your seat is when you are going home. Please, 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 please. Be active, keep the heart working. That is the most important thing. And I want you to be very intentional about it. Even if you are doing 1 hour, 30 minutes walking in a day, and you feel that that is so overwhelming, at least do 15 minutes walk on a daily basis. And this is how we go about it. If you're somebody who actually can do all the 15 minutes at once, when you get to work, do 5 minutes on the stairs, okay? Then when you take your lunch, do 10 minutes walk immediately after taking your lunch, and then you will realize that you didn't really pay attention to it, but you have kept your body very, very active. And join a dancing class if you need some sort of motivation. Okay, and how to manage your stress is also very, very important with regards to some successful bits when you want to lose weight. The moment you are stressed out, your body starts storing fat, and that's what we say that your cortisol hormone is high. And so you may be doing everything right, but you'll be asking yourself, why haven't I lost weight? Because your cortisol hormone or your cortisol level is extremely high. And that also leads to a lot of fat accumulation in your tummy. And so if you're losing weight, it's become very, very difficult for you to lose tummy fat. Check your stress level. So do something to just calm you down, or something to prevent you being in that stressful mode. What you can do is, if you know that there are some time deadlines that you have to meet, be very proactive and meet them before rather being anxious about certain things. And when we are overwhelmed by tasks, that is where our stress levels also do go up. Can you take a deep breath, take a walk? If you enjoy swimming, go for some swimming. Also, if you enjoy jazz, you can do that. You can listen to music. You can listen to some soul music as well. And if you enjoy swimming during weekends, you can also have some swimming and have some conversations that will make you laugh. So try and find something that will calm your stress level. But in case you are still struggling, when we get to the products, I will introduce you to one that can also help calm your stress hormone. So practice some sort of relaxation and seek some social support if you are in a particular danger zone where it is becoming quite traumatic. Okay, so now let's move to quality sleep. Nothing beats, intentional sleep. You are supposed to do not less than 7 hours in a day. And do you know what it does to your body? It calms and balances your hormones. It calms and balances your hormones. When you sleep, your hormones are being balanced and everything works perfectly. When you sleep early, it stops hunger. Your ghrelin and your leptin hormone are actually being controlled during this particular stage, and your body just shifts into a fat burning mode because you are metabolizing. So sleep, do not underestimate it. It is very good and one of the tips that you can use to lose weight in the right way. And seek medical evaluation or support. Granted, if you've done everything and you are not losing weight. Let me tell you one thing, or maybe where the work of a nutritionist ends. When you are not losing weight, no matter what had been tried, especially if you want to lose weight or even gain weight, we then refer you to the right quarters, whether you have to see a medical doctor, a physician, or whoever that is licensed, or to continue the journey from there. Probably you may be having hypothyroidism. There could be PCOS as well, or there can also be any sort of medical issue that is preventing you from losing weight. So we have sometimes about 50 or 100 people. You can pick 2 people who have such medical issues. So if you realize that you are doing everything, you are taking products, you are in your calorie deficit, you are being active, but you are not shedding off weight, can you seek medical attention? Because there could be hypothyroidism. There can also be PCOS that can be slowing down your progress. And there can also be insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes. So if those ones are being checked and you are given proper medication, weight loss and becomes easier. Now, you can also seek professional guide or help from Slim and Fit, because one, we have effective organic products that will boost your metabolism, that will help you burn calories from food. Number 2, the same products are actually going to detox you. It is going to flush out all toxic substances, and that is going to slow down the progress. And it will convert those toxic substances into waste so that your body excretes that. It is also going to flush out retained water that your body doesn't need. It is also going to support your kidney and your liver to function well. It is going to take out excess visceral fat from your tummy. Now let me bring it back to our local dialect. Ebe yi sade wa wapasemu. Wenim wefu inchen echi die ebu egu wusre so na kata na emaso no. Ebe yi ni nyina efiwo afi so no obenya apomuden. Ubonwu say your energy level is actually being increased. When I got the carbohydrate blocker, whereby you have to chew it before you eat your carbohydrates, and then I have a testimony to share. I don't feel sluggish after eating. Anytime I eat, my energy level even increases because of the carbohydrate blocker. It is neutralizing the enzymes that is responsible for making me feel sluggish and to make me feel bloated as well. Essential fermenting half of the calories na and what carbohydrates na medinum. Said the my body can absorb little either for maintenance or in a deficit form for weight loss. And we have a lot of testimonials. So you can just check us on our social media handles. You can look at Instagram, you can check TikTok, you can check Facebook, you can also look at our YouTube and our website as well. And you will be amazed the number of people that we have helped right at Slim and Fit.